you think they picked? Is it just purely because of your politics that they picked Usman over you? Do you think that's 100% the reason why? Is there more to it?
I think there's more to it too. I think it's a combination of that. It doesn't align with their political views, and they don't want a guy like me in the champ fight promoting Trump and promoting MAGA. And it's unfortunate. It's just it's unfair. It's unethical. So I think it's a combination of that, and also the other guy's manager. He's been he's lied for the UFC before, and he's done the UFC some favors, so they owe him favors. So that's the only reason it makes sense for the number 2 guy in the world to jump the number 1 guy in the world to fight for a title. That makes no sense, especially when the number 1 guy in the world is a bigger draw and has a belt and went to the White House, only fighter in MMA history to go to the White House and hang out with the sitting president.
So do you think ultimately this had some political ties to it because you do want to go out there and support Trump publicly, and now you say Dana's not really calling the shots up top now that the company has been bought by WME IMG? You think this has political undertones to everything?
Yeah, it absolutely does. They don't. ESPN, also another platform that's with the UFC now. They're all liberals. They don't support Trump. WME, IMG, all those guys up top. They don't care about Trump. They're all liberals and Hollywood little soy boys. So all those suits in that UFC office can kiss my ass because I ain't doing shit for them.
It's a great fight, though. Usman and Tyron, I'm not mad at the fight. I do kind of wish that Colby was getting the shot because I want to see that fight, and I don't know if I will ever see that fight. Like, Tyron's mad. He doesn't like Colby.
Yeah, he doesn't like him. Yeah.
An angry Tyron is a scary human being.
Yeah.
He might be the fastest, hardest-hitting 170-pounder that's ever lived.
Yeah.
Who the is faster than Tyron? Who the hits harder? You look at his fights with Wonderboy. Wonderboy recognized as one of the greatest strikers in the sport ever. The only person who got hurt in those fights was Wonderboy. Mm-hmm. The same thing with Darren Till. Darren Till's a motherfucker on the feet. Tyron shut that shit up quick. Blam! One big right hand drops him, beats the out of him, and chokes the shit out of him.
Well, here's the thing, man, is it's coming too.
Yep.
You just can't prepare for it.
Yeah, it's so fast.
Yeah, it's coming. You're like, here it comes. Oh, there it is. Bow.
Yeah. Well, you got to engage. And the thing about Tyron too is he's intelligent and patient.
Yeah.
And he'll just hang around on the outside. He'll hang around the outside. Come on.
Yeah.
I know you want to do this.
Make a mistake.
Yeah, make a mistake.
Make a mistake.
The Wonderboy fights. People are saying, oh, those fights are boring. You have to fight Wonderboy that way.
Yeah.
How else do you fight him? There's not another way to fight him. If
There's
you fight
no
him another
other
way,
way.
you're going to lose.
Yeah.
This is the way to fight him. You have to fight that way. If you don't fight that way, you get f***ed up. If you fight the way
Jake Ellenberger.
Yeah. You get wheel kicked in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fight the way Hendricks fought him.
You fucked up.
Yeah, you got to fight that way. You got to stay on the outside. You can't give into those feints. And he's going to hit you with them little pity pats and tips and taps because he's trying to tag you and touch you before the big ones come in.
And he's elusive and he's clever and he's a lot quicker than you think.
He also bends at the waist like a goddamn cobra.
Yeah.
He's very good at bending at the waist and then coming back with punches.
Yeah.
He's a dangerous fighter. And Woodley fought him the perfect way, and he did it twice.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, that's boring. But that's Wonderboy. That's what
I know.
it is.
Like, what
you either be exciting and you get f***ed up, or you fight in a cautious, intelligent way, and the fans boo.
See, Joe, I got you all wrong.
How so?
I thought you hated Tyron.
Why would I hate Tyron?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody kind of always had.
Tyron thinks everybody hates Tyron.
Yeah, maybe we talk. No,
we
never
go and listen to the shit I've talked about Tyron. It's all positive.
Yeah, we've never actually talked about it, but it just seems like everybody wants to jump on him no matter what.
No, not me. No, I think if he's not the greatest welterweight of all time, he's in the running.
Dana White.
Yeah, I know Dana.
UFC,
yeah.
He confirmed to TMZ on Sunday that the UFC is going to book John Jones.
Oh, okay.
Versus Anthony Smith.
Oh.
For the UFC light heavyweight title at UFC 235 on March 2nd, assuming John Jones gets his license from the Nevada State Athletic Commission, which in all likelihood
I'm sure he will.
So,
well, listen, good for Lionheart, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, I like.
And that's not official UFC, but Dana said it. So.
I mean, listen, and not for nothing, Anthony Smith, he's not bait off his back either. He was moving off his back.
Yeah.
And who was that fight with? I fucking.
That was against Vulcan, right?
That was with Vulcan. Yes, it was.
But then again, Vulcan is not known for his ground
Yeah.
game.
No.
Let's be honest.
I'll tell you, man. I know that's one area where I think John Jones is going to be doing more and more damage from is just getting on top of guys and just you could tell once he got on top, it was like over. That's one area you definitely see like just improvements with him, improving position and whatnot.
I like Anthony Smith, but it's really hard to take anybody against Jones. I mean, it's hard to take anybody who's not ferocious on the ground. It's hard to take against Jones.
No, I agree, and especially now where obviously he wants to stay very active. He just fought. He's trying to fight again in March. Like, this is a motivated, hungry guy.
And he looked really good against Gustafsson.
Oh, hell yeah, he did. But listen, man, this is the sport of upsets. Take it from me, everybody. Da-da! Jimmy.
What's up, buddy?
When people think you can't do it, sometimes you're a punch away from just shocking the world.
From glory.
From glory, man. They didn't think that Michael Bisping had a shot when he went first the second time versus Luke Rockhold. How'd that go?
He won.
You know? Damn right he won.
McGregor versus Holloway, what do you think? That's from Tom. Tom, that's such a great question. And you know what? I'm going to comment on the Holloway fight. Okay, just after that. So, if I had to pick Max Holloway versus McGregor today, I would pick Max Holloway. Why? I think he's, when they fought the first time, for those of you who don't know, McGregor won in easy 3 rounds. McGregor outstruck Holloway in the first 2 rounds. And then in the third round, he outgrappled Holloway. In the third round, I believe it was in the second or third round, McGregor tears his ACL, so he decides to go heavy grappling, and he even shows that he could out-grapple a Holloway. That happened a long time ago. I think Holloway has grown leaps and bounds since then. He has grown leaps and bounds. So in my opinion, Holloway would outpunch him, he would outwork him. He would do very much what Diaz did, but more. And I think McGregor got away with a lot of stuff like the leg kicks against Diaz. I don't think he'll have that against Holloway. But Holloway has the same kind of output as Diaz, the same kind of chin as Diaz. He's more athletic than Diaz. He has more variety than Diaz in his attacks. He has more kicking and kneeing and elbowing. And his chin is just phenomenal. So I really think he would take it in later rounds. I think the blueprint for beating McGregor is more well understood by the roster. And I think that if they fight at 145 or 155, I really like Max Holloway now. Now, it's not to say McGregor can't win, but I would give it like a 60-40 Max Holloway. Okay, it's not a 99 to 1%. Okay, that's not my position. I just think that Max Holloway, if they fight 10 times, 6 times out of the 10, let's say even 7 times out of the 10, okay, I would say that Holloway wins. Why? Because I think there'll be a lot of striking, of course, but there's going to be a lot of clinching. And I think that early in the striking, of course, McGregor wins, but later it shifts all the way to Holloway's side. He's got better conditioning, he's got better durability. The grappling's going to be on Holloway's side. The clinch work, the knees, the elbows, the tie-ups. I think Holloway will just outwork him, he'll outpace him. And there's going to be a point where McGregor's just going to slow down. So I like McGregor early, round 1, round 2. But after that, 3, 4, and 5, I think it's going to belong to Holloway. And even one of the first 2 rounds can belong to Holloway. So I really think that Holloway now is in his prime. He is in his prime, and it's going to be very, very difficult to beat a Holloway.